Hey guys, I know I look crazy right now, but I wanted to do a reading before I logged off my computer for the rest of the day. So thank you guys so much for being here. If you guys are new, thank you for being here. If you guys are just coming back, thank you for coming back. I wanted to do a reading on Logan Paul. People have been asking me to do it ever since I did a reading on Jake. Let me move this closer. I look crazy. I'm sorry. So I figured I would just do it for today. Um, People have a conception that Logan is a psychopath. We're gonna find out. I mean, this is the photo I'm using, guys. If you guys are new here, I use pictures to read people. That's just how my gift works. So I'm just letting you guys know if I look at my phone periodically. Yeah, this is not cute, but all right. So the first thing I see about Logan is that he did have a past life in Atlantis. Ooh, he has strong ties to the ocean too. Water spirits, mermen. I'm hearing. I'm not sure what his sign is. I don't feel like he's like a water sign. He could be like an Aquarius, Aries. Something more of like a masculine kind of leader like energy that I get from him. I am seeing he was a king in a past life, but I also am seeing he was a god in Atlantis. If you guys are not familiar about Atlantis, Atlantis had a lot of cults. So a lot of people, false prophets, false gods would come, into their power in Atlantis. This is where a lot of their power came from. This is, where they're formed. Things were just very, very different. And Atlantis ended because it got so dense and there were so many cults, so much advancements in technology, and just the energy of for me, when I tuned into Atlantis, it was a lot of energy of one, a lot of advanced technology, and two, a lot of ego. So this is a society that collapsed because of, basically, I'm not trying to throw shade, but people like, Logan. In his past life, I do see he got a lot of his power from this past life in Atlantis. I am seeing he also has a few. Whew. Okay, guys. He has had a past life in the underworld where I do feel he was kind of like a trickster spirit. And I do feel like he still carries this trickster spirit, this trickster archetype spirit in him. If you guys know anything about trickster archetypes and everything like that, please comment below. I don't go too far into it, but I do know the terminology for a lot of these metaphysical beings and people that have been spoken about in esoterica and everything like that. So I do feel like he was more of a trickster being. He still has that mentality in this life. He could have Gemini in his chart, or his north or south node could be in Gemini, possibly his south. I am getting like some two-faced energy with him as well. So this is actually one of the rare celebrities that I'm doing a reading on that I actually know about. People think he is like a psychopath because he slept with his brother's ex-girlfriend, Erica. No, it wasn't Erica. It was another girl. So I'm gonna ask Spirit, why did he sleep with who? Okay. All right. So from what Spirit is telling me, he has slept with his brother's girlfriend because he felt like he should have had all the power, and Logan felt like his brother was getting way more popular than Logan was, and he really despised him for that. Logan really needs power. Like I said, I am seeing he had a past life in Atlantis as a god, a cult leader. I'm also seeing he had a past life in the Dark Ages as a king. So his power is kind of, ego takes over him. He needs to have that power always. Ooh. Okay, so he this wasn't about the girl. I'm not getting that he had any feelings for the girl. This was about him despising Jake because of the power that Jake was getting. So I feel like there may have been something in, this could have been commonly occurring, but there was something in particular about the people Jake was working with. Jake might have gotten an opportunity to work with, like, I don't know why I'm hearing sneakers or something. Jake might have had an opportunity to work with some sneaker brand around that time. It could be sneakers. They could be using a metaphor for something that looks cool, because they're showing me like really cool sneakers, like Nikes or something, that are very fresh and like white. So his brand deals, he was getting like better brand deals or something like that. He was getting better opportunities than Logan was at the time. And Logan just needed to do something to feel better about himself. He's very narcissistic. He also has been an astral being. Like, I always tell you guys about astral beings. He has had his past as an astral being. I know this is going to sound a little odd to some people, but I do feel like he has evolved from where he was back when he first started YouTube. I had seen a picture of Logan when he was around 17 years old. 17, 18 years old, and the energy that I got from him is very different from what I'm getting from him now. I back then had seen that he was a psychopath. Not that ever changes, but it was more and more apparent. So with people that have antisocial disorder, psychopathic, whatever, they usually will know how to mask these qualities better and better. So these qualities, you can never get rid of them per se. I mean, you can change it depending on how bad it is. You can go to therapy and you can make progress with that. But for Logan, I feel like it was very, very apparent back when he was younger. And through him growing, I do feel like it's not as much of an issue as it used to be. I feel like this used to take over him, and he's learned how to control it more so that people won't see it. So it's still kind of a facade or whatever you want to call it, but I don't feel like it's as apparent to people. I feel like he's learned to pick up some compassionate traits, some things like that along the way, from what I'm getting from me doing an empathic reading on him. Okay, so he is dating a girl. Let's see if I can get a picture of this girl. I think her name is Josie, right? Oh, girl. He's not, like, evil, but yeah, like, that, very powerful, but not in a way that you would think. He needs power. Like, he's not a very powerful person, but he has some power with water spirits, and something about water here that he's very connected to. This is about past lives. It's not really about his signs. I don't think he's a water sign. He doesn't feel like one to me. But like I said, he was kind of brought here in his original form in Atlantis, where people, where basically this is where they were in their power. They were their most powerful that they were. And I feel like, and I've seen this in other people that I've met, and like, other celebrities, that they really cannot match the power that they had back then to what they have now. Like, if you guys have seen my reading on Leonardo DiCaprio, I talk about this again. So that's what I'm seeing for Logan. He is more of a trickster spirit. I don't feel like he is always out to get people, but when he is, he really is. And there's no guidelines. There's no like fair, not fair. There's no morals, when it comes to that. I feel like he kind of does this with women too. Like, now I feel like it's more so with women. Let me see if there's any pictures of his girlfriend. Okay. They're both toxic. Bye. And you know what's crazy? They're probably not toxic to each other. So he's dating some girl named Josie. I'm not going to go too far into it. The energy is kind of darker with her. But I could see why this dynamic works. She is very protective over him. I'm hearing, don't come near my man, don't even try and read my man type of thing. So I'm going to respect that. And yeah, we'll leave this reading off at that. I hope this is helped, guys. Everybody who has been asking me to do a reading on him. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you think. Comment below. And I'll catch you guys next time.